line you have to start with the outstanding run by Sebastian Loeb, who now just set a brand new record on Pikes Peak. As you're watching what many hope Rhys Millen will be able to accomplish as well. The new record, 8 minutes, 13 seconds, 8:78. That's absolutely incredible. Now a new 8-minute club here on Pikes Peak.
Yeah, if you're in the 9-minute club, now your expectation and the target to shoot at is now to be in the 8-minute club. And boy, at 8:13, coming back, if they do come back next year, I guess the 7-minute club would now be the target for Sebastian Loeb and the team of Peugeot. If you notice Sebastian's run, he was using paddle shifters. In Rhys Millen's car, you see, so two different applications. Doesn't mean one is better than the other, but Sebastian obviously being a rallier, that's very comfortable for him. As we now have again
we have
vehicles.
just safety vehicle from Pikes Peak from the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. While we're getting all of this sorted out, we have a wonderful guest who we're going to get to in just a moment, who is one of the guys that has seen this highway many times. As you're looking at the live helicopter shot of Rhys Millen making his run up Pikes Peak, coming up to, as I look at this right now, Rhys, who tailspin just a little bit right on that corner, has seen the excitement of what it means to be a first place finisher. And when he made his way off the start line, there's no way that he knew what Sebastian Loeb's time was. But at 8:13, 8:78, everything for Rhys Millen and the rest of the Unlimited division, and for that matter, everybody that will be competing here on Pikes Peak, now have something now to attain, and that's the 8-minute 13 mark, which absolutely shatters what Rhys Millen was able to do 1 year ago.
Yeah, the bar's been raised to a whole new level, Dan. And as I say, if Peugeot decides to come back next year, or maybe another manufacturer, or any teams that are here now it's the 7-minute club, I guess, if you want to be the new record holder. I mean, you got 13 seconds to play with there, sure, but wow, he didn't just break the 9-minute barrier and the 9-minute club. He pretty much destroyed it, and I think that was pretty much he and Peugeot's plan as they came here to the 91st running.
All right, so as we watch, and we're going to wait until we get him up on the summit. Rhys Millen, who's now the inboard camera, watching him try to go up, and it'll be interesting to see what his time will be here as well, as everybody who is connected with the Millen camp. They've seen this time and time again, starting with Rod Millen, now Rhys Millen, trying to do what the Frenchman has done, and that is get into the 8-minute mark of Pikes Peak as we're starting to get cooler temperatures, maybe a little bit more moisture moving in a little bit later on in this day. But as you see Rhys Millen now, what can he accomplish? Can he set a new world record here on Pikes Peak with what I think many people believe is the proper built car? He thinks that the brake system, who had a couple of problems brake-wise a couple of years ago, really kept him from getting a world record 2 years ago.
Well, a couple of years ago, he came here with a Genesis-powered car that we all called the Batmobile. Rhys thought that was the next generation of what we're going to see here. And now the car that he's in this year is a much larger version of the same, but looks very much like a Daytona prototype or an American Le Mans Series car, a road racer. Yes, now with the road being fully paved, these are the type of new applications, new race cars that we will see here now for the future, whether it's gas or electric, vehicles that we did not see before. And that Batmobile for the dirt asphalt combo, very good on the asphalt, not so good in the dirt.
Now you're seeing he's above timberline right now. Rhys Millen trying to attempt what the Frenchman has done moments ago, and that's reach 8 minutes, 13 seconds, 8:78. That's the new world record for the Unlimited division, and the top record here at Pikes Peak for the 91st running of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. Rhys Millen doing his best, coming around double cut, the first leg of the W's, and I'll tell you, when they get up here again, this is where you're going to start to get and test your skills as a race car driver.
Well, as you watch Rhys go lock to lock inside with the point of view cam, driving what I feel looks very much like a Daytona prototype car. I don't see, though, the visual speed. Now, this is all above.
I agree.
This is all above tree line, so it's very deceptive. We're shooting this with a very long camera from the helicopter, so what we're seeing could be very deceiving, but I just don't see the Hyundai launch off the corners like we saw the Peugeot.
And you just saw him take that turn. I've seen familiar time in and time again. 16 mile is where he just passed. He's going to be coming up to mile marker 19, and here he goes, past it into Devil's Playground. And Rhys Millen, no doubt heart pumping right now, knowing what he has done in the past. Can he taste the victory? Can he taste victory again here on Pikes Peak on this day as he's coming up to the upper part of this race course here at Pikes Peak and into the Devil's Playground area, up to Bottomless Pit and to Upper Gravel Pit, and then obviously up to the summit of Pikes Peak.
Yeah, there's no give up on this Kiwi. I mean, Rhys is always at full chat at 110%. But again, I just don't see the Hyundai come off the corner with the impressive speed or launch that the Peugeot did. Now, we'll certainly know in a minute or two. I think the best that Rhys can hope for today, and I wish very good things for Rhys, but I think the best he can hope for today is a personal best.
I agree, and that would obviously be the 9 minute 41 seconds that he set 1 year ago here at the 90th running of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. We're going to be continue to stay with the Rhys Millen car, and then immediately after that we're going to go to some of the other local flavor here in Colorado Springs, as Rhys is now, you can see just to the top of your screen, the left side, that is the upper part, the Olympic section past Boulder Park, and then up to